This is December 21st, and we are celebrating the shortest day of the year with this wonderful poem about this day. Robert Frost's Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. I'm looking at a wonderfully illustrated edition of this. And of course, it's very much fill up with snow is very true of New England. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives the harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Now, when I was in, I think junior high or maybe high school, I forget which, but there was a Mad magazine parody of books of parodies of famous poets. And one of them was a parody of this poem. I don't know which Mad magazine writer wrote this, but it was in one of the, I think, a paperback book, a collection of their poems, parodies of famous poets. Whose Buick's this? How should we know? The keys are here, hop in, let's go. The cops may hear us down below. They're closing in, so leave us blow. This thing's got pickup, man alive. It cruises at 95, bucket seats and power drive, electric ashtrays, all that jive. The seats are lovely, dark and deep, but we've a zigzag course to keep, to shake the cups before we sleep. To shake the cups before we sleep. Now, those of you who are addicted to Grand Theft Auto, see, this was the inspiration for that whole game that you've been playing. I've never played that game. I just think parodies of famous poems are really great. Another, Rudyard Kipling wrote the Gunga Din poem about a water boy, and it has inserted into it various Hindi words. Pani lao, bring water. And so it's talking about the British forces in India fighting probably on the Afghan or Punjab frontier, because a lot of that Kipling's verse tended toward that side of the country. And but the poem in the Mad magazine parody was instead of Gunga Din, it was buttered peas. You can talk of beef and spuds when you're frocked and fancy done, sitting there as cozy as you please. But when some heat and dean in your stomach starts to screaming, you'll sell your bloomin' soul for buttered peas. It's peas, peas, peas. They're enough to bring a blighter to his knees. I'll give up those flying fish as long as I big heaping dishes of the succulent, delicious buttered peas. First you boil them first you shell them to a man, then you dump them in the pan, then you boil them till the bugler calls a halt. Next remove them neat and clean while you shout, God save our gracious queen, long live our noble queen, God save the queen, and serve them with some butter and some salt. For it's peas, peas, peas. There's no finer food in all the 7 seas. It's you I give the rate, my pay for. Walk the road to Mandalay for. To the God above I pray for buttered peas. So that's our December 21st celebration. Separate from that, we'll record our December 24th celebration. Thank you.